The fuck? What's going on, y'all? Hey, what's up? Welcome to the podcast 1700 Block. I'm your host, Lamont. What's up? So, let's go with some little Black History facts right here. All right. So it's Black History. It's Black History Month. And because it's Black History Month, I'm in my office chilling. I'll move this glass out the way. Black History is Black History, y'all. So if you're missing somebody, you having a tough time, welcome. And if you're missing somebody, it's just tough, man. A couple of my friends passed away, man, and it's terrible. It really is. And excuse me, whenever I get into the chat, I always say if you're having a tough day, man, and you're missing somebody, it's just gonna get better. You know, death is just one of them things, man. You had good days, and some days just don't be so good, man. It's just a tough thing. So, if you missing somebody, man, just hang in there, Jack. It's gonna get better. I promise you, it's gonna get better. It will. So it's Black History. Welcome to the podcast 1700 Block. If this your first time, second time, third time, welcome. I'm on another platform now. We got a couple platforms, but I'm on this one. I'm just playing on this one right now to see how this one going to be. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see what happened, man. Thanks for tuning in. I hope y'all can hear me. If y'all can't, let me know. Y'all can chat in. And let me know what y'all think. All right. So you got Black History, and this day, key moments in Black History. Beginning in 1619. Millions of Afro-Americans, they was forced into transatlantic slave trade, man. This new era saw major events like Nat Turner in 1891 and the Underground Railroad and Dred Scott case. Civil War, that was the Civil War Reconstruction. That was in 1861 and 1877. It ended slavery and the struggle for rights during the post-slavery in the South. Had a lot to do with Jim Crow. 1896 established legal segregation, the Great Migration. In 1916, 1945, saw millions move from the South for a better opportunity. Then you got the Civil Rights Movement. That was the 1950s to the 1960s. And then, Black History Month is in February. That's this month. And the purpose was to honor the contribution of Afro-Americans in every field from science and art to politics. Key figures I talked about: Frederick Douglass, Harriet Tubman, Dr. Carter G. Woodson, Martin, Rosa Parks, Jackie Robinson, Nat King Cole, and the list goes on. And I don't know why they just named those three people like they was the only people who had something to do with Black history, but for some reason they just named them, and a lot of other people, I guess, I don't know, guess they just forgot about them or whatever, I don't know. But that's just a couple of people who they name, you know, um, and this in February the 15th, 2026, we remember the passing of legendary singer Nat King Cole. Nat King Cole died the 15th. He died at the age of 45, according to the Black History Daily. Throughout February, Black History Month honors trailblazers like, excuse me, and I talked about Frederick Douglass. Um, Damn, y'all. How I do that? Hold on. I did something I didn't want to do. Golly, y'all, what I do? I lost my on February 14th, Black History, Dr. Lonnie G. Johnson, the Super Soaker, 1990, which became a top seller toy. Birthday of Frederick Douglass, we talked about him. Harriet McDaniel, but I lost some stuff. Hold on, I gotta go back. It was a couple things. Let me go back one more. Hold on, I lost a couple things. Um, Hold on, I'm looking for something. Give me a break. All right, so damn, I didn't get. Damn, y'all messing up the segment. So we back on Black History. I messed the segment up. Y'all gonna hurt me. I know y'all is, but it's cool. I ain't gonna trip. Let me find this one more thing. It won't pop up for me. Hold on. Technology. Congress. I got one more. All right, bam. All right. So we backed up with your con. 1940, Harry McDonald, he won the Academy Award, breaking Hollywood bars. That was in 1940. 1990, Dr. Lonnie G. Johnson, he patented the Super Soaker. He sold over 40 million units. Super Soaker was the thing. It was 2026. It marks 100 years since the Black History Month, February 1st. Greensboro sits and began in 1960. What happened today in Black History, February 4th. Rosa Parks was born in 1913. um, February 11th, in case y'all didn't notice, excuse me, Nelson Mandela was released from prison in 1990. And I had one more. Today in Black History. I forgot about it. Nat King Cole. So Nat King Cole died on February 15th of 2000. On this day in February 15, 2026, we remember the passing legendary singer Nat King Cole. Nat King Cole died at the age of 45, known for his velvet voice. He had a nice voice, man. Television presence. He broke barriers, for Black people, Afro Americans, entertainment. This day falls during Black History Month. I'm celebrating Afro American contributions to history. So, 1965, singing pastor, Trailblazer television host Nat King Cole passed away. In 1919, following the WWI return, Black soldiers often faced interfering racial violence while battling for their own rights at home, a critical period during the Red Summer that followed. And it was a couple other things that happened too along that period of time in Black history in the month of February. So we remember those who was trailblazers, man, in February. Black history is every day. They celebrate it in February, but it's okay. Congress is on break. As of mid-February 2026, Congress is on schedule recess with both houses expected to return to session in February. They're going to return February 23rd for the 2026. Lawmakers begin this break following a failure to pass funding for the Department of Homeland Security, risking a potential government shutdown. Democrats and the Republicans, they playing games. I don't know who playing games the most. I'm for whoever going to do right. I'm not more for, I'm for the Republicans, but I'm for the Democrats, but at this part in the game, I'm for whoever going to do the right thing, man. We just need somebody to step up to the plate, do the right thing. I don't give a darn who it is. The duration begins February 13, 2026, with the return date of February 23rd as a week at the next. Lawmakers left despite unsolving budget negotiation for the Department of Homeland Security, which faces a midnight deadline on February 13th to 14th. They don't care. Travel restrictions, travel restrictions. House Speaker Mike Johnson, he's some trash, restricted the use of official funds for international travel during the session. How you gonna stop somebody from traveling somewhere and they off from work? These people they lost their mind, man. Upcoming 119 Congress has series of scheduled breaks through 2026, with the longest that August recess typically lasts from early August to early September. So they going on break. They going on break. They going on break because they can't seem to get along. So they just, at this point, they just some trash, man. So with that being said, we did the Black History fact. This gonna trip you out right here. This is crazy, man. Listen. So let's go ahead first. Let's see what's new in technology. So the new in technology, 2026 new technology is donated to by Advanced AI. The AI data center, robotics, hybrid, quant, classic computing. Key trend including wearable health detects, 3D printers, organic materials for medicine, sustainable green, IT. Other innovations include self-driving vehicles and advanced stair climbing. Stair climbing robots. So they're going to have these robots that climb the stairs. They got AI, the AI that solves complex problems in steps rather than instant single shot answers. Massive high speed and energy intensive data centers driving the next 4 generations. The AI, robotics with increasing mobility and human-like design are moving closer to commercial adoption, combining quadrant power with classical stable and fractions for immediate complex problem solving. Advanced robotics with wheels, legs for navigating complex multi-level environments. So I guess they're gonna have robots walking and talking and climb mounts, ride bikes. Intelligent mirrors for skin analysts and advanced sleep monitoring. Green computers, a focus on reducing carbon emission and enhancing green efficiency in data centers and device manufacturers. Continued growth in augmented and virtual reality, creating immersive digital experiences. And it talks about enhancing biological tools for pets, resistant and optimized crop yields. Wider development for drive class vehicles, drones, and delivery robots. So we probably try to drop a lot of stuff from the air. So let's see what the 5 new technologies going to be. Let's see what the 5 top is: AI, cybersecurity, blockchain, quantum computing. And of course, you got AI, IoT. Now that's what's coming new. Now check this out. I'm gonna go on Facebook with this. But check this out. Listen to this right here. I'm gonna put you down with something. In 1962, in 1962 to 1963, the Jetsons. If anybody remember the Jetsons, so the Jetsons was a show, and the Jetsons talked about the future. and what was going to happen in the future, man, and how much stuff was going to go on in the future. And this what it talked about. This going to trip you out. This what it talked about. Mr. Spacely, if anybody, Mr. Spacely was my man. So it talked about Meek George Jetson. So Meek George Jetson, just those words will prompt viewers to a certain age to join in singing the show. Catch them songs. This popular primetime cartoon show features the Jetsons family living in a untapped future. People living in houses in the sky, work a 3-day work week, and drive aerial cars, right? So they drove aerial cars. I'm reading the plot. So basically, they worked a 3-day work week. They drive aerial cars that look like flying saucers and have incredible conversations that leave them with plenty of leisure time. George, his homemaking wife Jane, and their children Judy, and Elroy also have a robotic maid named Rosie and talking dog named Astro, aiming first on TV in the 1960s. The series was uh, resurrendered in the 1980s with more episodes producing for syndication, right? The first episode came out September 23rd, 1962. I was born. I was born until 62. Now, the crazy thing about the Jetsons was the Jetsons talked about the future, and so this camera fouls me. The Jetsons talked about the future, everything that was going to happen on the Jetsons. Now, what did the Jetsons talk about? So the Jeffersons' favorite predictions saw futuristic technologies that are now reality, including video calls, FaceTime, Zoom, robotic assistants, Rambo Rosie, smartwatches, smart home videos, assistant, 3D food printing, along with concepts like working from home and flat screen TVs. Mr. Sprocket was a dude. His concept was his concept was sprockets, right? The family regularly used video phone to talk to their friends and Mr. Spacely, and a clear perception of the model services like Zoom and FaceTime. Robotic service. While Rosie robotic maid isn't quite here, robotic vacuums like the Roomba and other automatic household helpers have become common. Wearable tech, smartwatches. George Jetson rich monitor communicated that allowed for a video call, mirrors. Today, SWAT watch, so he had to watch, and Mr. Spacey would call him, Jetson, Jetson. He would talk to him, right? So that's how. Smart homes and video assistant, automatic control of home appliances and information via voice communications is now commonplace with devices like Alexa and Google. Yeah. Um, Food preparation. So, automated food preparation. Jane Jetson food erase a cycle. It was called a food eraser cycle. Microwave that quickly prepared meals, reusable models, 3D food print, and technology. So they had a microwave back there in the 60s. And microwaves wasn't even out. Other notable predictions included flat screen TVs, yep, drones, and a concept like remote work and virtual cities. Yep, the Jetsons, look it up. So a lot of stuff that was happening that they talked about predictions And in the 60s, man, it came out, man. It was a black kid on the Jetsons too. It was a little boy on the Jetsons was named Elroy, not Leroy. The Berkeley slip of a tongue tickled Shaquille Silly. Leroy, his name was Leroy Jetson. December 20th. That's the new one, 2013. So I just wanted to bring you that fun fact. And I'm on here playing around. So it's kind of like my trial run over here on this platform. All right, so pick it up, man. And pick it up, man, and let me know something. All right, let me know how you like it. And I'm just over here playing around. All right, so thanks for tuning to the podcast 1700 Black. I'm your host, Lamont. Talk to you soon.